everyone, welcome back to Bloodborne episode 19. The last episode, we had killed Abriatus. Right? Yeah, I think that's her name. Abriatus, the daughter of the Cosmos. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, and I changed clothes, which is cool. Also, before I can fully continue with saying what we're going to do this episode, I would like to say that I had grinded out for 100,000 souls. I leveled up. My stats will be a little bit different. I leveled it all into skill, so we'll be doing more damage. I also put on communion. Yeah. The communion that we were given throughout that area. I think we got communion from the emissary. I put that on. It actually gives me +4 elixirs? What am I talking about? Blood vials. Instead of the normal 3. So, that's cool. Alright, now we're ready to move on. In this episode, we will be conquering Cainhurst Castle, and because it's kind of far away, I will fast forward into where we enter there. So, like when we get to the cutscene that allows us to enter that area. So. Okay. Okay, that was the cutscene that leads us to Cainhurst Castle. If we went down that area, you would have realized the bridge is broken. Welcome to Forsaken Cainhurst Castle. The horses that rid us here are dead now, but if you also notice, the bridge is broken. There is no way to get here, and yet here we are. Also, on that path that was there, that the carriage took on through our way through that forest area, that path it took also led to a broken area. So these horses can fly, my dudes. What am I doing? The thing's over here. I really enjoy this area in the game, mainly because It's very beautiful. And it has my least favorite enemy in the game. The actual least favorite enemy in the game. Look at these suckers. Look at them! They want you dead. They also have a ton of health. But they give a ton of souls. That's what's good about them. This whole front area is just filled with them. So if you don't want to fight them, just run past them. But I definitely suggest running to here before trying to fight them. Run in here, get the items, like the Repet-Kalash Lobish thing. I don't know how to pronounce it. Right. Head upstairs. Take this. This will lead to women being summoned, because the area is just filled with invisible women. I don't know why, but they will try to kill you. That's just average thing that happens in this area, in this game. It's basically when the room goes dark is when this sort of thing happens. So if the room doesn't go dark, I didn't mean to do that. But if the room doesn't go dark, it should be fine. Noble dress, I don't think I can wear that. Might be wrong. You don't have to fight them. I will. Just these three. As they're really easy to kill, especially with the weapon I have. They don't give a ton of souls, and they don't give any items at all, from what I know. It's just best to avoid them. They won't do much harm if you stay out of their way. There's a different type of those enemies, however, that will try to kill you. That's, yeah. Well, of course, they're all trying to kill them, but they do a better job at it. These guys, very interesting creatures. Well, they do drop twin blood shards, which are nice, but they're not physically wise, physical damage wise. They don't do a ton of damage. There's one attack that will probably end up killing you once or twice, and again, I didn't mean to do that. And it's just I think it's like a scream. As long as you kill them fast enough, or I actually didn't see him. As long as you kill him fast enough, you should be fine. They give pretty average souls, so that's nice. You're gonna notice that the area really isn't all that bad. The problem is more of the boss. That's what I find, anyways. The boss is hardest in this area. Just like normal. It's normal. Happens. But I like the adventure through this area. Definitely can give some trouble. First time through, I didn't like these guys at all, and now I don't mind them because they're really not that bad. The executioner stuff is, I think it's actually not bad. Yeah, it's actually really good. So I suggest wearing it. Remember, these gloves are the best so far that we've come upon. Constable gloves, but they're only in the DLC, so if you don't have the DLC, I don't know what you're gonna do. Pick this up. This is just a online item that's for a, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. Why can't I remember it? But basically, it's like the team you're alliance to, and I've never seen this item. But it's like, why can't I remember the name of it? yeah, but it's like that. Send this back down. I suggest running past these women and not getting hit by that, because that happens. And let me be 100% serious, you do not want to be hit by what just happened, because that sucks. That sucks when that happens. Come down here. Just drop down because you can. And then fight this guy. This area, it's not really a like, this first part is a straight line, but once you get into here, it's more of an open area, which is nice. And she's mad. Shooting her glove, that's a pretty good arcane weapon from what I remember. Oh, the night garb's really good, I remember. Or it looks good as well, which is nice. There's a lot of good things in this area. A lot of nice places, I'd say, as well. I thought that was a lever. How could I be so dumb? There's like a lever here. Where is it? Why can't I find it? Am I just dumb? Well, yeah, I am, but where is this lever? Is it more over here? It is. Whoa, what? Okay, if you heard that, that was that other guy's attack. The Birdman people? Yeah, that's their other attack. They scream at you. Don't go in there just yet. If you want to come over here, get an item, and fight a dude. And it comes down when you pick it up. They're really not that menacing. If you die, I'm not really surprised. They can be, like, if you're low level, for sure, they can destroy you with their hits and screams. But for where I'm at, they're really not that bad. Especially with the fact that I have, you know, really good strength and really good health and then really good armor as well. So, yeah. I forgot to pick the items up there. I'll come back. I will probably end up dying on the boss that we're coming up to. It's just kind of like an average thing that happens with these optional areas. I'm really bad with the bosses. Especially this boss, I'm really bad with. With Ebriatis, I've fought her many times before. I'm just really bad at her, you know, with like a professional work. Oh, I gotta see what. Okay. I fought her. It's just like she's just difficult to wrap my head around. With this boss that's coming up, he's just. I could say that he's difficult, but then again, I don't fight him all that often. Just an average thing. This guy is more. He's beefier, and I think he does more damage. Grabbing that item will bring these guys in. Let's kill them easily. I mean, like, these guys are just going to be a nuisance if you're at the level I am. I'm at, I think, level like 60 something. Yeah, 63. They're really not that hard, especially with the stats I've leveled up. probably going to have more issue with the people at the front of the castle than with these here, if I'm being honest. So if you want, like, a quick way to level up as well, like a quick way to, get souls when you're low level, quickly run and get the Cainhurst summons, and then run over here. You'll be pretty happy that you got them, because they give pretty good amount of souls. They give you 2 10k, hold on, gives you 2 of these, and 1 of these, if you just picked up the amount of items I did, which really wasn't that much, and then you can pick up a few others, pick up a few other items. Don't think it's going to be all that great, but you get this, you can get this before you actually go and fight Rom, so I suggest doing this first if you want to level up, except don't fight the boss. Speaking of the boss, welcome to Miter Lagorius, or Lagarius, or whatever, how you ever say his name. He, like many others in this game, I do not like. Unlike many others as well. Unlike many others that I dislike, I haven't fought this guy all that often. That's why I dislike him. If I had fought him a normal amount, this would be a different story. This is first phase. He's very calm and collected. If you use melee attacks on him, if he uses melee attacks on you, they'll be really slow. This first phase is mainly arcane. So use that to your advantage. The second phase, he's much more agile and much more in your face. Now he's shooting swords at ya. Just keep moving. You might be hit by a sword once or twice, but just keep moving. You won't be hit by all of them, unless you're me, and you do end up getting hit, even when you really shouldn't be. he's a parryable. There's bosses that are very easy to parry, and he is one of them. By a long shot. Just the second phase especially, parry him to death with any way necessary, and he is done. Like I said, this boss I'm not good at when I'm lower level, like when I do normally come and fight him, but as I am not low level right now, he's really not that hard. Fighting him, get this item, Crown of Illusions. You might think I say, oh, it's the end of the episode. Not quite yet. It's almost. But not yet. Why don't we put on our new crown? See what happens. Yeah, no, this area isn't done. But one thing that I am very happy with is that there's horses. I'm also very happy with the fact that there isn't any enemies left.
Visitor, I claim no subjects, but here lieth our throne. Kneel or get thee.
Basically, she's saying either you kneel before me, or you get out of my castle. Or get out of my face, more like. So, let's show the lady our condolences and... Condolences. Just let's show her our appreciation for her. Take the unopened summons, which we'll be using this episode. But, yeah, let's kneel.
Visitor. Moon-scented hunter. I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Cainhurst. Ruler of the Vile Bloods, and sworn enemy of the Church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of?
We are in search of the oath to the Vile Bloods.
An odd hunter thou art indeed. We've tired of these piteous nights. Share in our plight, and take oath against the Church. If thou wouldst this path walk, I prithee, partake of my rotted blood. Very well. Drink deep of our blood. Feel the spreading corruption burn. Now, thou art too a vile blood. We too, the very last on this earth.
We have no blood dregs to offer.
We await for the honor of Cainhurst.
Sorry. However, again, you might think I'm done with this episode. However, I'm not. Put this back on. We still got 2 things to do in this episode, which I'll be fast forwarding until we get to. Okay, now that we're here, let's talk to
Good
Alfred.
to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Give unopened summons.
Aha! Is that the sigil of Cainhurst? I've heard tell of Cainhurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations. Wonderful. I thank you profusely. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude.
Okay.
Ah, I feel my master's hand at work. Praise the good blood, and let us cleanse these tarnished streets.
So, Alfred will be heading his way to Cainhurst Castle, so why not let's head to the Queen and tell her of our great news. It is possible that we will have a third Vile Blood. On my way to onto the bonfire again, or the lamp. So why don't you go and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment down below. Wub, that's it. Just Wub. WUB. That's it. It's not even a Rick and Morty joke. Just Wub. Okay. Do that for me, and let's fast forward.
Master, look! I've done it! I've done it! I've smashed and pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity! What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this sorry state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
Hey, Alfred.
Oh, you, is it? Look at this. Thanks to you, I've done it. Well, isn't it wonderful? Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr. I've done it. I have. I've done it. I have.
Let's take our pulp. You got anything to say other than ha 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 ha? No.
You're jealous, aren't you?
Bloody fool!
You've turned insane!
Onto your head! Pathetic! As you deserve!
You're insane, Alfred.
The blood! You spilled my blood!
Alfred. Look what you've done.
Pray for Master Ligarius in my stead.
You monster. And yet we're still not done with this episode. Let me fast forward it to the end. Okay. You wouldn't have thought that we'd be coming back here. Well, this has basically Rom, and we alter the flesh of our queen to the altar. This thing reverses time. And that's all it does. That's the only item that we can give it to it, from what I know. And now we don't have that flesh. It says it reversed time for it. So is our queen alive? Let's go see. And if she is alive, will she remember that she died? Also, before we go do that, I just want to say we had got some pretty good stuff from that. We had got the Logarius wheel from the hunter badge it gave us. It also has given us the gold Ordio, the helmet it gave us. And we also got a new does this not? Doesn't. Okay. Hold on. We also had gotten a new, well, actually 2 new oath memory. We had gotten Radiance and Corruption. I will be taking Radiance as it gives us more HP for every vial. But now we have them because, well, yeah. Let's go check on our queen, and I will fast forward to that now. Our queen is still alive.
Arrant fool. Vile blood or no.
Oh, that's right.
Bend.
Sorry. We have to
Closest
kneel.
of kin, bearer of our blood, I welcome thee. What is thy wish?
She doesn't remember dying.
We await thy return for the honor of Cainhurst.
She doesn't remember dying. She doesn't remember Alfred. Which is fine with me. However, this is going to be the end of the episode. Do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to the Crash channel. Down in the comments, I'd say wub. Yeah, well, like I said earlier. I will see you guys next time. Peace!